families back to their societies healthy as they were, to be able to deliver again, to be able to be proud again, to be able to be fathers, brothers, sisters, mothers in full capacity of that work again.
With over 200,000 refugees and 775,000 host community population, Yumbe district that has 1,224 villages with a land coverage of 2,411 square kilometers is marked as the largest district in Western region and is grappling with the challenges of operationalizing the regional referral hospital whose staffing level, among others, remain constantly low. Frederick Tamadri, Western TV, NILEcast.
Moving on to Zombo District, Life Concern, a non-governmental organization based in Zombo District, has awarded 6 Best Innovative Youths at Zeu Sub-County Headquarters in Zombo District. Alfred Jawok reports.
In a ceremony organized by Life Concern at Zeu Sub-County Headquarters this afternoon, Kakura Emikizito, the Executive Director Life Concern, said the youths were selected from the sub-counties of Zeu, Aka, Atoma, and Nyapea respectively. Kakura added that youths have been ably engaged in charging phones, carpentry joinery, saloon, among others, who prompted Life Concern to support them.
This project has a number of components which is gearing towards creating improved learning environment for children in Zombo district. One of the components is looking at the youth who are deeply placed in the villages, in trading centers, but who are not simply sitting doing nothing. On their own, they are struggling to get ways of how they can raise personal income. Whatsoever they are doing, they are also looking at how can other youth who may have not been having the ideas of what they are doing can also benefit from them. So under this project, we invite such innovative youth to fill an application form. They should share with us the initiative which they are undertaking and how the initiative is helping them to improve on their livelihood and also to improve on the livelihood of other youth and other community members. After we have selected them, we award them different prizes. Today, we have been here in Zeu Sub-County awarding 6 best performers in the communities under this component. 3 in Aka Sub-County and 3 in Zeu Sub-County. So the first youth who excels under this component is given 370,000 shillings. Number 2 gets 270 and number 3 gets 170. So we are appealing to the youth who are successful here to go back and apply this money and improve on their innovation and then recruit more youth to be trained so that at the end of it all, the other youth who are doing nothing there can come to them and look at them as exemplary youth and then borrow from them whatsoever they are doing and then also begin to engage in productive life other than sitting doing nothing in the economy.
Samuel Ochake, Zombo District Senior Community Development Officer, who doubles as Chairman Board, Life Concern, appealed to the youths to continue working hard to achieve more from other organizations in the district. Ochake, while awarding the winners, noted that many youths in the district do not have zeal to work hard, hence sitting at the roadside doing nothing. He pledged the district commitment to support youths in groups to benefit from government programs.
La musanda waka woni community mwanzo tia rari. Ke ngoni ya rari ja rata mo nya. Sende wa maro ba wo me do sende ne wano anya pare bite. Mani adu kedu tie ka jama sende nya mu ye pa. Wote ko program du batie. Unde so mo de groupe ba do ina be groupe. PDM be groupe. Vinini. Ike mo de groupe de village kunu. Kara inde tema application very big. Send the product as we began and be looking. but ira ani tim tipe ma tek karima mo mi penyo ngo kamisha ke no sarani ko kadeka mwena bicho ko ibonge group cha ponyo jumuka ene.
Meanwhile, Scovia Rush EU, 26 years, the overall best winner from Makasap County, who deals in tailoring, encouraged young girls to go for skills training to enhance them with the knowledge.
Those who are just doing this like institution thing, you go there, you do something which can help you. At least let's be interested in doing those things. Let us leave laziness away. And the men who are deceiving us, let us leave them. Let's first work for our future so that we can be well. You can stand on your own. Even though you're married, you can be able to help your family, not only leaving the work for the husband.
Zombo District has a total of 234 youth groups under Youth Livelihood Program, Parish Development Model, among others, but only 110 groups are active. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Moving on to Moyo District, the Territorial Police of the Northwest Nile region are investigating the circumstances under which a tipper lorry on the 1st of October 2023 overturned, claiming 1 life and the life of 5 others critically injured in area Central Village, Moyo Sub-County, Moyo District. Okumu Dominic reports.
The unfortunate incident happened at around 10:30 a.m. when the tipper lorry truck was heading to collect sand and had 6 occupants by the time it overturned. Superintendent of Police Dragud Ignatius, the police public relations officer for Northwest Nile region, gives an account of the incident.
It was allegedly on the 1st October 2023 at approximately 10:30 hours. A tipper lorry registration number UBL 943F being driven by one Buni Martin was on his way going to collect sands or building materials. This tipper lorry overturned with the 6 occupants, and among the 6 occupants, unfortunately, one called Isola Emmanuel, male adult, aged 23 years old, died on the spot. The 5 others are still getting treatment in Moyo General Hospital.
The police identified the victims as Chachige Emmanuel, aged 19 years, Maiko Daniel, aged 19 years, Amaroma Emmanuel, 30 years of age, all residents of Oyajo village, and Vuchiri Godfrey, 30 years of age, a resident of Chefo village, and the deceased is Izola Emmanuel, 23 years of age, a resident of Oyajo village. The superintendent of police advised the drivers to be very careful and conscious while driving on the road and be mindful of the other road users.
But they advise our drivers, the younger drivers, they should at least know how to drive on this Maram road of ours. In this road of Moyo, Arua road, is Maram and it is a bad road. So you need not to hurry on the speed. Go slow until you reach to the destiny, rather than causing this kind of serious problem. Losing life is not a good thing. Of course, as human beings, we have no spare. We need to take care for our life. While driving, we should remember always we have carried occupants from behind to avoid this kind of fatal accident. But we are yet investigating the matter as police. After properly investigation, the law, of course, have to take its course.
The police say the victims involved in the accident have since been rushed to Moyo General Hospital for treatment, while the deceased is taken for post-mortem before the body will be handed over to the relatives for additional burial. Meanwhile, the driver of the tipper lorry is being detained at Moyo Central Police Station so as to help the police in the investigation. I'm Dominic Antonio Kumo for West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, police in Kasenyi, Katabi Town Council and Tebe District have started investigations into the circumstances in which a UPDF soldier attached to the Special Forces Command was found killed. The Corporal Henry Madri's body was found near a household in Kasenyi. It is alleged a 36-year-old was last seen on Sunday night at a bar with his friends in Kasenyi before his body was found dumped outside the house. According to John Muhaire, the area councillor, the deceased had just returned from Somalia, where he served under the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia.
Welcome for the Sports News live on West Nile Television with me, Owen Ezaga. And I know what top stories are today. A big league entity, West Nile-based Unduparaka Football Club and Calvary Football Club win in match day 2 in the game. Unduparaka Football Club and Calvary Football Club picked a maximum point in the match day 2 FIFA Big League over the weekend. Unduparaka Football Club beat Achetume 3-1 in their opener at Greenlight Stadium. A goal, of course, that was sealed by Samson Caesar Okuti at Greenlight sent the team blazing. Now the Caterpillars bounced back from their opening defeat into the hands of Lira-based Blacks Power in the match day 1. Elsewhere, Calvary Football Club will still keep their 100% win in the match day 2 after beating the Kamuli-based side of Young Elephant. That is, of course, a game that was played at Oyam in the district of Oyam yesterday after, of course, getting their first win against the team of Chigezi Homeboys. Now, this makes the team top the table as Calvary Football Club, and Unduparaka lies 6th on the FIFA Big League table. And elsewhere, KCCA Football Club has been knocked out in the CAF Confederation Cup after them winning 3-2 in the second leg of the CAF Confederation Cup preliminary rounds at Chitende, but of course bowed out in a 4-5 on aggregates. KCCA now will shift attention to the domestic competition after yet another failed campaign to contain since 2018. The first Maroons under the floodlights on the Tuesday at Lugogo on the game that needed to be a must win after fluttering against Bull on match day 1. Now leaving the Uganda Premier League right there, Uganda wins the Street Child Cricket World Cup in the very first time. Uganda emerged as the champions of the Street Child World Cup after commanding a display against Zimbabwe, who they beat 30 runs in the finals of this very game. After dominating a group stage performance that saw them in the Group B, the East Africans beat South Africa and Bangladesh in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals respectively. The victory meant Uganda became the second country to win the Street Child World Cup after India and they did it on their first appearance. With that marks the end of sports news today. Stay glued to West Nile Television.
Thank you, Owen Ezaga, for the sports news and the sports highlights. And with that, that marks the end.